Iko Nini. So saizi kuna boy fulani yule natafuta and I think mseyote kana jua vile kumgeta baki amemwambia cause he's the new life coach in town. There is a new life coach in town and yeah, he says some shit zile nashindagwa. I remember there's a clip of his that I played before. I don't remember what he was saying, but it was some ultimate bullshit. And so kuna hii moja ile pia nilicheki akisema na nilifind ikiwa bullshit, but nikafind ni kama I don't know, it's like everyone is looking for inspiration and everyone is looking for a hero and inakuwaga ni what ni power above a vacuum. So since kila mtu anatafuta hiyo hero ama whatever, that's why these guys keep springing up. Let's listen to what he was saying.
Rule number 1, always have postpaid airtime. That's rule number 1. Even in rules of greatness, when people ask me, what do you need to do to become great? I ask them, number 1, do you have postpaid airtime?
Okay. Do I have postpaid airtime? The only postpaid airtime I have in my life was which is this postpaid airtime that I've had? I had Airtel back in the days. This was close to maybe 15 years ago. Okay, but I've never been great, so I don't know anything. But let's listen to greatness. So this makes sense. Najua the fact that I've never had a postpaid airtime for the last 15 years means I'm a piece of shit. Okay.
Kama unafuliza, kama unaokoa jahazi, already you are attracting the spirit of poverty. It's just as simple as that.
Damn. That's another thing juu yangu. Like I always find myself nikifuliza cause I won't concentrate. Like I don't have sikuagi na putigi on M-Pesa just the essential amount of money. Siputigi like so much into it. So I'll find myself like nimeenda kulipa kitu alafu naniambia do you want to fuliza 100 shillings, 200, sometimes 1000. Yes, nabaki nimefuliza. Kumbe hii ni mimi attracting the spirit of poverty. Okay.
Because already it positions your mind a certain way. Juu una count do ya fuliza. Mtu anakuuliza uko na dongapi mbona unasema niko na 2k na una account do ya fuliza. So there's a way in which you will not be able to work a certain way and then it puts you at a place of instant gratification. Like kuna mtu huo kwa jazi hadi bila kufikiria. Ataipress tu haraka haraka. Atacall msee ikisema sijui press 1 nini asha press. So it places you also at a place where you lack something called delayed gratification.
Damn. Okay. So yes, this is one of those interesting clips that I saw and yeah, I think this is someone I'd want to sit with for at least 1 hour and challenge their bullshit because I don't know who this is supposed to inspire. It's one of those things which I don't understand. Like what are we trying to achieve? What are we trying to by kuambia wase that nini vituka fuliza ni mbaya. What are we trying to achieve? But kitoka hapo kuna this video that I saw. So kuna boy anajitaga I think ni spotter and okay, but sasa this one was posted by boy anajita Horsepower Family and basically what you see is a Nissan GTR. It's speeding and kuna msawa boda and msawa boda anaenda up kwa ditch and I don't want to understand like cause he can say umsalikuwa kwa hii GTR, this being an asshole. First of all, you're in the middle of a city. We all know that a GTR is a powerful machine. We know it's an expensive car. We know it can go from zero to wherever in what. But this looks like a neighborhood. In neighborhoods, there is kuna speed limits. So there are speeds that you're not supposed to do. And for you to be doing that, mpaka mtu anabaki ameruka kwa ditch, I don't understand, man. Like, hii ndio inafanyaga, unapata nikisikia msawa boda akisema that wanadharauliwa after such a case. Yes, hapo ni kudharauliwa. Hizi cases zingine where it's just a normal accident that happens and msawa boda anaumia and then they surround a car and then they claim that ni kuonewa. That's a whole other story. But this ilikuwa ni madharau. Alafu the worst thing about it is umsana ruka kwa unachikia ameanguka kwa ditch and this a-hole doesn't stop, just continues going. Yes, you have money. Yes, you are richer. But can you please stop being a piece of shit? Like, it takes very little effort to just have, I don't know if it's call it humility, but just have a certain level of even humanity. And like people are out here, people are pushing themselves to the next level just because you've ended up being a little bit lucky. And you'll say, this is where it comes, inakuwaga like, oh, I've never been lucky, I've worked hard kabisa. Luck always plays a part in all this. I know I've said it a million times, but I really hate it when people take credit for all their success, claiming that they've, yes, unafika a certain level of success and then you take yourself to the next level. That I understand. But another thing I know is there's always an element of luck. And that element of luck is important because, and it's important for you to acknowledge, unaweza kwa maybe ulizaliwa in wealth, but look at this boda guy, decides, you know what, I'm going to work hard and I'm going to earn an honest living and I'm on this road. Then what do I hear? I hear this loud car revving. It's a very interesting debate to ask yourself, because I think pia lazima mtajiulize, what if umso wa boda angeachilia, angesema wacha niache bike kwa barabara, wacha mimi niruke nje, na nikifala kibaki kimedestroy hiyo gari, what would have happened? I don't know, but that video really pissed me off. I felt like it was unnecessary. You don't have to do this to people. You don't have to, just because you're rich doesn't mean that you have to be an a-hole kwa watu. Alafu talking of wealth, wealth pia inakuwaga very interesting because it might get to your head, and when it gets to your head inakuwaga serious because you might start now messing yourself up. One of the wealthiest musicians in Africa ni Burna Boy. Na Burna Boy kuna majuzi where he went to a concert and the front row was sleeping, and I think mchote ule iko kwa hizi industry ziko, yani tuko lazima understand that person who shows up at a concert, that person who shows up at a show, like for sisi tukiangalia kitu kama UNKUT, apart from UNKUT, all those IKONINI live recordings, those people, you have to treat them in a very different way from the fans that support you from far, the ones that don't take. Unajua kuna fan ata support from far where hata ikikam to maybe YouTube, they'll never comment hata kama amebambika, they think they are helping but they are not. You'd rather comment either positive or negative. That helps more than kinyamaza. So kuna this, that sort of fun, still a very good fun, but they can support more. But someone who actually shows up is already supporting you to the maximum. Then what happened? Kulikuwa na issue ilikuwa ina happen US, alafu Burna Boy was on stage, alafu I think aka notice dem fulani ilikuwa nalala hapo mbele, and what did he do? What he did ended up affecting future shows. But wacha tuanze na hiyo part.
Doing this shit because we're fucking doing it and we love it, you understand? So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, it pisses me the fuck off, man. You understand? So please take her the fuck home. Yeah? Fast now. Take her home, take her home, take her home. Bro, I'm not doing no more song until you take her home, bro. Real life. Alright, take her the fucking piss, bro.
So sijui show ilikuwa wapi, but after this happened, you'll see this show inasemekana ilikuwa sold out. Yes, it was in one of those American cities and it was sold out. And someone ended up recording this clip, and after recording this clip, wacha tuendelee.
Bro, hurry up, man.
So acheki hapo alikuwa anasema walai, I'm not doing another song till mtu atolewe, walai. So what ended up happening? So that happened first, and then another thing happened pia. He went to another show, and when he was performing kwa hii show, I think kulikuwa na someone who was in the crowd, and that person was not reacting in the way that he wanted him to react. And that happens, najua. Like I've been to comedy shows where someone makes a joke and it's funny, but as much as it's funny, sicheki vile nafaa. Mpaka I feel guilty, like that joke is so funny, why am I not kwa nini siumii mbavu na everything. So I've been in such places, and his reaction again, wacha tucheki. And this is what, this came at a price. Like the price that he pays after all this bullshit is very interesting. So tuendelee.
It's clear. Go.
sikuwa nashinda nini na happen hapa. He literally went into his own pocket. He's a dollar millionaire. Alafu anaruka hivi kupatia fan do. Ndio fan achukue do aishie. Why? Because the fan was not enjoying as much as he wanted the fan to enjoy.
Go. Let's come this guy out of this place, please. You guys are knowing me. This guy too, you in green. Why are you here? Hello, you. Why are you here? Because of you. Okay, you're excused. Security, carry this guy come up from my front. You can go to the back though. You can't stay in the front. The front is strictly for my normal die-hard brown boy part. Everyone that's been working with me. Everyone that understands what the fuck I do this for. Everyone that's seen my sorrow, my sweat, my blood, my tears. That I put into this music and every performance. I do this shit for you from the bottom of my heart. I don't come here to play. So if you want to come and do a fashion show, you want to stand and look at me, go to the fucking church. You understand? So my brother, please, I don't...
So yeah, mechiki hapa ame lecture watu na in interesting cause we had a conversation na Charisma and that conversation is dropping tomorrow. And I remember him talking about Burna Boy and I didn't understand because alikuwa anasema he does not like the way Burna Boy treats its fans because you are nothing without the fans. So after hii kitu happened and the worst thing about Ticketmaster is there is no way since I'm outside America siwezi enda hapo, but after this happened now he's been performing for very empty halls because now people are not buying the tickets. Why are people not buying the tickets? Because he was being an a-hole. He did not need to be an a-hole. I've been like, I love a lot of artists but there are songs that they've done that I don't feel. So if I go to a live concert and they're performing that song, I won't react the way maybe anawezataka ni react there, because it's very hard to find any artist who you love their whole catalog, that when they start performing from the first song to the last song utafurahia. Kuna ile ngoma moja utakuwa like let me chill out now, let me wait, let me conserve my energy for this. So Burna Boy amekuwa na ujinga ya kurusha wasee nje. So yes, niko na cheki ya think nooms anaitwa Academics, alienda pale kwa Ticketmaster. Na kwa hiyo Ticketmaster inakuwaga like if the tickets ama the seats are blue, then it shows that the tickets are available. And yes, the concerts saizi ziko empty sana, and I'd want to know like how does he feel now? Like why did you need to treat them like shit? You did not need to do that. So yes, that's some Burna Boy-ish. And tukitoka hapo pia kuna video moja nilicheki and hii video ni apparently it was taken somewhere in Monaco. Na ni Monaco inakuwa the land of millionaires. So nachiki buda mzee fulani anatembea kwa streets and yes, you can see, I don't know if that's is that a Ferrari, man? I don't know, man. It's one of those supercars, Lamborghini, Ferrari, whatever. Inaenda afu nachika buda kamzee akitembea na dem myang hapo. Alafu unaweza jua tu dem yuko strictly hapa for the money. But you can't blame the girl and you can't blame the dude. Unajua? Cause paka mzee hunywa maziwa bana. Unajua ukiwa mzee hivi na uko na pesa, you want, hauwezi taka that granny. Cause ya granny ina retire. Unajua unataka ile bado ina produce plenty amount of juice. So yes, that's interesting, man. But hii Monaco inakuwaga a very weird place cause nasemekanaga like wealth. I think ndio uishi hapa Monaco you have to be a dollar millionaire. I think maybe nowadays it's a euro millionaire. And yeah, it's crazy, man. Unaona tu magari za kifahari ndio watu wanaendesha, watu wanaishi a very soft life hapo. Alafu kitu moja wagafani ni naweza taka kujua place kama Monaco, apart from this politician kutoka Africa, are there like just like two random Kenyan girls there like living in Monaco? Because wealth waga interesting, but unacheki magari ya kifahari, hii ni place moja ya ajab. You can try and imagine like the sort of roads that are in Monaco, they have to be crazy too. So yes, there was that, but then I saw another video that kwangu ilikuwa kiasi disturbing. Ilikuwa disturbing kwa nini? Because sisi wote tunajuaga jo Calvin Klein, yeah, and I think mimi niko nata cologne fulani ya Calvin Klein, a very good one. Kuna sababu ni Calvin Klein. Yes, I have a couple of them, I think. Yes, I have a couple of Calvin Klein. I have moja nitongwa ni the one. Yes, it's really good. And then I have ingine, I think wife ndele ni baia sijui inaitwa nini. So buda, first of all sikuwa najua ni mzee hivi to this level, And the next thing jo namcheki imesemekana anatembea kwa street jo na boyfriend wake jo. So the same way ule dem alikuwa na hustle, it's the same way raya isiyo ya kawaida ina hustle jo. So buda mzee kwa hii video ndio Calvin, na ni 82-year-old Calvin steps out na boyfriend. Achikia kwa boyfriend is some young dude hapo jo. So nashindwa jo, hata kama ni ngono si utaua mzee na ngono? Yani hata kama tunatafuta utajiri kwa hii dunia, tunafanya nini tukitafuta utajiri? So hiyo ilikuwa ya Calvin, man. So kama kuna boxers za Calvin Klein, man, it's time to start asking yourself what inspired them. Do you like vile hizo boxers zinakushika shika huko? What inspired them? Iko Nini.